Happy Friday, everybody. So I wanted to come on and talk about the energy for the day for just a moment because it's so powerful. And I wrote 5 notebook pages full of notes with intuitive knowings and channeled information about this energy today, about the Queen of Hearts and who she really is. And so the Queen of Hearts is the contract energy for today, and we're also in a 4 energy day, which is all about the physical world, and it's also about commitments. And so 5 pages of notes, I can't tell you everything, but I will see what comes through for right now and what I wrote in the description. You know, the Queen of Hearts, she's sovereign. She's the equal to the king. She doesn't bow down to the king. And she knows that she is the source of her love, and she knows that each one of us is the source of our love, that there's no need to be codependent with anyone in any way, through manipulation, through people pleasing, over giving from depletion. She knows she needs to take care of herself first, and then she can nurture others when it's welcome. But she doesn't force that nurturing on anyone. She allows everyone the space and the dignity to have their own experience and learn for themselves that they are the source of their love. She models this for everyone, but she doesn't push it on anyone. And she only gives guidance when she is welcome to do so. And she speaks her truth and knows that her message will reach the people who it needs to reach, and she's confident in that. She doesn't need to try and manipulate who's hearing what she's saying. And let's see what else came through. There's so much. Let's see. She also is there's this whole idea about how insidious manipulation can be, and how we think that we might, really examining our intentions behind what we do, and knowing the truth behind them, and being real with ourselves, being honest with ourselves, really being in integrity. The Queen would do this. She would examine her motivations before taking actions, and knowing that her motivation should always come from a place of love, but from that sovereign place of love, not from a dysfunctional place of love where your intentions are good, but you might be overstepping or something like that, or getting caught up in that people pleasing. And I'll give you an example. I was supposed to have lunch today with a friend, and as I was feeling this energy come in last night, I knew already, this isn't the right day. This isn't the right day to meet up. I need to focus on taking care of myself and taking care of some things that I've been neglecting. And so, but I didn't want to cancel on her and reschedule. And I, was more concerned about her not receiving that well than I was about honoring my intuition and taking care of myself. And then here's where the manipulation comes in. So then I was thinking to myself before I go to bed, oh, well, I hope she cancels on me. And, and then again this morning I was like, oh, let's see, if she cancels on me, then I'll know, okay, I was right. I need to, focus on my own stuff. So this is where the manipulation comes in, because even though I didn't do anything, and when I came out of meditation, she actually did cancel. She said she wasn't feeling well, and can we reschedule? And I was like, oh, that's great. There it is. Thank you, universe. And then I realized, wait a minute. I manipulated that. I created that because I set an intention of wanting that to happen. And so this is where the manipulation can get really insidious, where we think that, we're not we don't control other people, but we do create our experiences. So really taking responsibility for that. And the Queen of Hearts does that. She takes responsibility. She knows when she's being drawn into manipulation, and she doesn't do it. She stands in integrity. She stands in her sovereignty and really leads a life from a pure place of love, not anything that is the slightest bit manipulative. So I think the invitation today is to really step up into that higher space of love and trusting yourself, trusting your intuition, and following what's in your heart, and following being aware of your intentions behind what you're doing and even what you're creating energetically, and knowing that you do have a responsibility for that. You do. And we're very powerful beings, and really embracing the power that we have as conscious creators or unconscious creators, depending on how you're approaching it. So that's some of what came through. There was so much, and maybe I'll be sharing more later today, but I wanted to come on and at least share that right now, what was coming through. Really powerful. Oh, I know what else I wanted to say before I go is, this whole idea of each other's bodies and controlling our environment to feel safe, to create an illusion of safety, and how we are in this big global debate about things that we put in our body, and requiring things to be put in our body, and requiring that to be able to have certain privileges that should be basic human rights. And really, the Queen of Hearts is saying that we each have our own intuitive knowing about what's right for our bodies, and we also have the ability to love ourselves, love our way to wealth. And when we love our way to wealth, that includes our health, and that includes the need to let go of the idea that we have to control our environments somehow to feel safe, that we have to control other people, or that we have to control things in our environment to be able to feel safe. It's all a lie, it's all an illusion, and it's not needed. We all have within us the power to create unlimited health, and really that's what is rising up right now, is this need to see that for ourselves, each one of us needing to step up into that, knowing that we are the source of our own health, we are the source of our own wealth, and so we don't need to manipulate anyone else or require anything of anyone else, and really giving each other the space to experience life fully and freely without mandating anything for anybody, that we are all sovereign beings, and honoring that within each other. And this emphasis on the physical world with the Queen of Hearts today, I really feel that coming up strongly. We may see some more stuff come up today about that if we haven't already. I don't watch the news, so not really sure, but really, coming into that honoring with each other of, we get to decide what's right for our bodies, and not having to try and control that for anyone else. And that goes on both sides. Whichever side of the fence you're on of what you feel is right for your body, it doesn't matter. It's honoring that decision should be an individual choice, and intuitively guided, and guided from love, not guided from control, not guided from manipulation, bullying, rescuing, victimhood, any of the roles that you can fall into in this scenario. And so really encouraging each one of us to step up into our sovereignty, and trust that what's right for us is what's right for us, and that we don't let anyone impose on our personal boundaries. The Queen of Hearts knows her boundaries, and she holds them with love. and you don't need to fight about it. You just lovingly and compassionately keep stating your boundaries and hold to them. So I think that's an important message that also came through for today, and hope you guys have a great Friday and a wonderful weekend. We'll see you again soon.